it's very, very itchy. So I will probably only manage it just for a few minutes of our cafe today. Welcome. Today, I forgot to put this on the front of the PowerPoint. Whoopsie. It's August, and this is the Inspired Business Cafe. We do this every single month. I've been doing this. I really believe I started these. I need to look back, but it's like 3 or 4 years now. I started in October, and I'm not sure if that was October of 2013 or 2012. I'm thinking it was actually 2012. Thank you, Bev. And so we do these every single month on the first Tuesday of the month, and I teach you things I've learned about whatever our topic is for the month. And don't mind me, I've got boa in my mouth. And so I'm going to pray right now, then we're going to dive in. I'll do a little bit of introductions and announcements, and then dive into the topic. So be sure to grab your pen, paper, pencils, etc. In just a second. All right. Father God, thank you so much for this opportunity to come together today, learn, grow, have fun, and really accelerate our business just by really owning who we are and walking into it and showing the world how they can come with us through photos and images. And inviting people in. Lord, thank you that that's what you teach us to do. You want us to not exclude people. You want us to invite people. Help them to come. Help them to come closer to you. Help them to come closer to the woman that you made us to be. And Lord, to stop living double lives. Lord, to really own the gifts that you've given us. So Lord, thank you for that gift today. Thank you that we can grow together and we don't have to be perfect. Hallelujah. We just are in works in progress every single day, and the gift of grace. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do some introductions while I am rocking through these first slides. I want everybody to say hello into the chat box, and if you're a NACWE member, just say NACWE rocks, and tell us where you live. There's some new folks here with us, and there'll be people probably jumping on throughout. This is the webinar that we record and put on YouTube every single month, and I'm going to wear my boas for as long as I can manage it, because these things get itchy. I'm talking today about photos and fun in your business. And again, this is, let me see if I can write on here, August, look at me, August of, whoopsie, oh, this is a moment in time, August of 2016. Oh, give me a clap out. Okay. And we are here with the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs, nacwe.org, and we are all about connecting and living our calling. And really, we do that in many, many ways. And I'm going to show you some of those here today. Awesome. We are in the middle of day 2. Today is August 2nd, and we came up with this last week. You know, the great thing about being an entrepreneur is you can just come up with crazy ideas and throw them out there to the world. So, without further ado, we're in the middle of a photo a day challenge. Now, this is open to members or non-members. Come on, come join us. You're going to want to use the hashtag. We give you a prompt every single day, and we also have it available on a PDF. Whoops, look at that. I know. A PDF. And so today we are taking pictures of our workspace. Now, I showed you a little glimpse of my desk earlier today, and you're going to use that hashtag. Why are we doing this? Gosh, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that. We're doing this because we like to learn and grow and play together. And I wanted to give you guys something new. I'm in a lot of groups that do these challenges every month. And last month we did some video challenges. We have a 5-day Be Brave experience. Hi, Karen, that's coming up in September. So mark your calendars, September 12th through the 16th. Twice a year I do a 5-day challenge, but this one is a photo a day challenge. Why? Because I want you to think in new ways. I want you to see the world in a new opportunity. I want you to look for these things each day, take a creative picture of it, and add them, and of course tag yourself, tag me, have at it, and then use that hashtag. We have a whole page set up for it, so just go and get signed up, nacwe.org/photoaday, and you'll see some samples on there, a little video from me, some information. Hey, good morning, good morning. So who am I? For all those of you that are jumping in here, some of you know me, some of you don't. Welcome to my crazy. I am Diane Cunningham, founder and president of the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs, coach, mentor, author of 6 books. Some of you have been in a lot of those books, I know. Fun friend, coffee addict, leader, woman of God. I'm going to jump down to some of the fun ones. Be brave today, girl. Amen. Marathon runner. I've got a half marathon. I moved to those now, and so I've got one in 10 days or something. And I am a plane crash survivor. I know, who can put that on their business card? I am an artist, and I've added 2 new titles to this in the last month or 2. I am a restarter. I have a new program that I'm starting to offer that's called Restart. And I haven't even really put it out there yet. I'm getting it ready to share with the world because I truly believe, let's change boas because that's starting to itch. Have your props. Have your props when you do your webinars, when you do your videos. Here's my red heart one that my sister and my nieces got for me at the Salvation Army. I'm all over it. And I am a photographer. I actually wrote that and have it on a website page as of yesterday, and I was like, wow, that feels interesting. That feels interesting. And so don't be afraid of your titles. Why am I saying that? I don't know. I think sometimes we don't tell everybody who we really are. I think sometimes we only think we're like one little thing. You're many, many, many things, sister. You're many, many things. And I'm starting to realize that it's time for me to bring back some of the things that I was before. Things that I used to love. Whoopsie! Did I lose you guys for a minute? Am I back? I think I dropped off for a second there. Anywho, what do we do at NACWE? And all this time I'm giving you this info. I hope you're grabbing some paper so you can take some notes. At NACWE, and a lot of our sisters are in the house, our mission and why I created this place is to train, empower, and inspire you. That's what I do. That's what we do. We want to gather together, and we gather together to connect, to create, and to collaborate. Gosh, I couldn't get the word out. And how do we do that? Well, we do that through our private forum, through teleclasses, webinars, live events, and virtual events. We have our virtual conference coming up in October the 14th. Thanks, Shelly. We create through the power we're creating right now. We're creating a conversation right now, this very minute, in the group. We're creating this video right now, and in an hour, it'll be live on YouTube. We're fast here. We create through sharing our resources and our ideas, and you know what? I don't know. I know only a tip of the iceberg, but guess what? Somebody in the group knows, and so I just say, hey, so ask that girl. She knows about nonprofit. She knows about grant writing. She knows about SEO. She knows about, blank, fill in the blank. And we collaborate. Why do we do that? Because you know what? I need you. I don't know about you girls, but I need you. I need you to know that I'm not alone sitting here in Grapevine, Texas. I need you to know that you're walking side by side with me, that you're not out to hurt me, that there's enough to go around. Can I get a bravo or a high five or an amen or something to that? There's plenty. There is plenty. And if I work with you, side by side with you, you better believe I'm going to send people to you. And I hope you send them to me as well, because you know what? We're not good at everything. There's many, many things I'm just really, really bad at. And I have no business trying to say, oh, I can do that for you. Oh, no, I can't. So collaborate, my friend. Send people to the place they need to go. All right, you guys ready for the topic? Photos and fun in your business? Girl, let's do this. Okay, feelings, moments, a story. That's what these things do, okay? I use my iPhone. Look at my cool screensaver. This is from the Bouchard Gardens in British Columbia. Okay, so we're going to be very interactive right here. So right now, on your phone, if you have it nearby, I'm assuming you do, I dare you, double dog dare you. I have 16,848 photos. I know, it's embarrassing, on my camera roll. So type in how many you have. I've got all sorts of albums. And I just entered these photos. You'll see here. I'm so excited about myself right here. But this is that new page that I added on my website because yesterday I owned the fact that I take photos. Imagine that. But I entered into a photo contest through the Weather Channel. So go over there and vote for me. You can vote every day, and just have some fun. But really, what we're working on doing, we're going to talk today all about framing a moment in time. Framing a moment in time. And I grabbed a bunch of pictures from our NACWE group of NACWE women, and we're going to talk also today about we want to show, we want to teach, and we want to invite. That's really let's get down to the basics here. I want to show you who I am. I want to show you what stands out to me. I want to show you the texture. I want to show you my desk. I want to teach you what I've learned today. I want to teach you what I've learned, gosh, when I was on my Alaska cruise last month. I want to invite you to come with me. So many people told me that they felt like they were with me or got to be a part of it when I went on this 7-night Alaska cruise. Okay, and so what I want to show you today is all of these things. Does that sound okay to you? Does this sound like something that you might want to know for your business? Okay, and then this was the beautiful moment in the shower today. Truly, I mean, you get these little downloads. The art. I love the word art. I love art. I create art, and really, what I'm learning is all of the world is art. We actually have a book coming out called The Art of Brave Living, and a lot of our members that are in that are here in the house. Yay for our new book coming out in September. And the art of images. So look what God gave me this morning. Look what God gave me. Art stands for the action, the reflection, and the teaching. The action, the reflection, and the teaching. Okay, so the action. One of the things I want to do every time that I'm sharing a photo with you on Facebook, I want you to take me with you. So when you're taking photos, when you are out there in your world, which you are all obviously sitting in right now, and in fact, I'm going to challenge some of you to take photos of this webinar. That's an action. Take me with you. Show me what it looks like from your vantage point. Tag me in that photo. Hello. Take me with you when you go to the coffee shop. Take me with you when you go meet with a client. Let's say I'm a hairstylist. Take me with you to the before and the after. Take me with you if you create hand-created jewelry. Take me with you. Let me see how you create it. Let me see the process. Take me with you. Reflection. Make me think. These are the other reasons I take photos. I want to make you think. I want to make you think about something in maybe a different way. I want to make you think about yourself in a new way. I want to make you think about your business in a new way. So bring, as a part of the story, help me to think. Help me to see inside maybe what you see, because lots of times now I'm seeing the world through the eyes of an artist. Okay, and then the T is teaching. Show me how. Totally. This is a huge piece that I think a lot of us have forgotten. Our job is to teach. Now, the truth of the matter is, I bought this fancy camera. Now, some of you saw this on the video the other day. I bought this fancy camera for our NACWE conference, and for the primary purpose that it would take videos. Okay, and I had somebody else take videos during our conference, but I also got it because I knew that I wanted to learn about photography. Now, I don't know how to use it. Okay, I used to be a photographer. I used to do photos in high school and college. I was a photo editor, but it's been a long, long time, and it's all digital now. Okay, I have no idea how to use this, but can I learn to use this? Yes. Can I learn by you showing me how to use this? Can I go watch a video about this? Can I go to a class? Can I show you how that I mainly use this? So can I show you how I do that? Teach me. What I want you all to take notes. Who's taking notes? Let's do a raising of the hand on that. Who's taking notes right now? Why are you taking notes? Is it so that you'll learn better? Is it so that you can refer back to it? Is it so that, I mean, sometimes I take pictures of the screen. I take pictures of lots and lots and lots of screens because that's how I remember, you know, and that's an image I can refer back to. So show me how. Show me how. Show me how you do the webinar. Okay, let me give you a great example. Show me how. This is one of the ways I do live Facebook video. And I've been teaching on that in our NACWE group. So show me how by taking a photo, which I did last week, of these two weird gadgets that help me to take a photo or do a live video or do a not a live video. Okay, so teach me by showing me. One of the other things I wanted to show you too is teach me how by showing me a picture of just how you keep track of your life. Show me your desk. Show me your calendar. Show me your, this was my little bullet journal notebook that I took with me on the boat, but in here is what I call the prayer canvas, which is what we're in the middle of doing this month, also in NACWE. Hold on, here it is. So show me how means I draw out a blank one of these and I show you a picture of it, okay? And this is how I write things down and pray over them. All right, so show me how. Teach, okay? All right, so let's get into some samples and examples. Everybody here? Okay, good. And throughout this, I can't hear you, so the way I hear you is by the high fives, the amens, the rock on sisters, okay? And we record this every single month. We drop it over into the YouTube, so hang with me. So one of the things you can do, I'm going to show you just, and again, I'm just teaching you what I know. I have not taken a photography class recently. I bought a book this weekend on photography called Visual Poetry. I got it at the Half Price Books, which was pretty exciting. I haven't read it. I know, should I even admit that to you guys? I am going to admit that to you because I'm going to teach you just what I've been doing and how it's worked for me. Sound good? So shadows. Think about how you could use shadows in the back of a photo to make an impact. Play around, and remember, you don't have to go run out and buy that fancy camera. No. Don't be telling me that. This is the phone I do my business calls on. This is what I text on. I'm not on it right now. But this is where I take these photos and then I upload them. And I'm showing you and bringing, this is a long run. And I took a picture of me under a bridge and there was shadows behind me, okay? What if you played with the lighting? You can play with the lighting. So you see how you can see the sunshine streaming in here in this. So play with the lighting in your photos. This one I turned to black and white, okay? And I was sitting on the boat. I was actually sitting on this Alaskan cruise boat, and I was doing my writing that morning that I was for my writing class. So play with the lighting in your photo and let it be different. Let it be different, okay? Awesome. Thank you, Annette. This is cool. So, and a lot of the images today are going to be of me, mainly because I want to show you some things I've played with. I've never used a selfie stick. Okay, never used a selfie stick. I have one. Somebody gave one to me, and I carried it to Alaska with me, but never used it. My sister brought one. That was the first time I've ever experienced something like that. So, have fun with backgrounds. Okay, play with backgrounds and really embrace who you are. Again, have fun with that. You know, lots of times in my videos and my photos, I point to my logo. There's a reason it's behind me. There's a reason that's the way this office is set up. There's a whole bunch of other stuff back there. There's actually my heart art, a heart art thing behind me. So I can play with the background, okay? And so you'll see here in these pictures, I made sure that I had a background that I was going to talk about, okay? So there's the background of the path where I was walking my laps and my loops around on the top of this boat. I did many loops up there, okay? So it was 9 loops to get a mile, and I'm committed every day I exercise. And so I was up there in the cold and in the, Alaska wind, looping. But that's playing with the background. have fun with background. And then I don't know if I was trying to be like Charlie's Angels here or what, but I was trying to point to the glacier, the glacier and the giant stream, a waterfall that was coming down from this glacier. And your phone, and thank you for saying that, Kim, your phone, amazingly enough, has a lot of this right there on it. And I'm going to show you some other apps that have some additional. Facebook has its own backgrounds. Your phone has its own backgrounds. You can change the dynamic, the lighting on the background on your phone. It's a golf stance, yep. And then here's some more fun with backgrounds. This is right before we got onto the boat. A lot of these are really recent. They're like last month photos. We were about to get on the boat. I went out there, was so excited, and took a picture as we were, streaming, all of us, 4,000 of us, to get on this big boat. So it's just about kind of positioning you like this. Ignore my arm flabby. It's awesome. We can only do so much, sister. It's about positioning you with the phone and maybe having it off to the side. Okay, off to the side. Or, I've learned to do like the head bob, the head pop in. Okay. So props. You see me every single video using props. And I bought that sign. I was on a trip with some of my NACWE members. Now, what I love about this is that this dress, I didn't even realize this dress had a heart on it until I saw this photo. I'm a heart girl, and I didn't realize that my little sundress from Ross Dress for Less had a little heart on it right there. But you'll see, I grabbed this sign there, and we moved around really quickly into a cool place with like a background, and I had one of the gals, Karen or Janie, take this photo for me. Okay, and then here's another prop. We're in the middle of our challenge, our NACWE Photo a Day challenge. This is one of our gals. I think it's Kim, and I don't know if she's here in the house, but she had her puppy come into the photo. We're showing pictures of a self-portrait, and then today we're doing our workspace. So don't be afraid to use the props that are right in front of you. Here's some more props. Okay, so Marion did her photo yesterday, and she was about to do a training with some of her members or clients. And so she had some of her products right in front of her. Heidi was in front of a sign that talked about her birthday party. Okay, and then we've got Jessica, I think. Yeah, I think Jessica, and she's getting ready to start her new kindergarten position. And she, you can do a prop. The prop can just be what's behind you. It could be your own hands. So don't be afraid. All right. So who's having fun right now? Let's pause. There's, we got to have fun. Let's just be real. You need to have more fun in your business. Have more fun in your business. Bring who you really are to the table and stop hiding. I used to think that all this was just nonsense. There's been people that have told me, my gosh, you take a lot of selfies. My gosh, I've been called a narcissist before. I'm not a narcissist. And I'm basically wanting to show you, I want to bring you with me. I want to show you that you can have fun. I want to bring you on the adventure with me. So here's some more props. Okay, so there's my red boa. You can see behind me my painted hat that I painted, and I don't have it here in the room with me. Then we've got Kirsten, and she was in her office yesterday, and did a selfie. And then Annette, hey Annette, Annette's in the house. Annette did a really, really cool photo yesterday. This is a great prop. You guys ready? It's a great prop. So she had her tablet in front of her, and she was recording videos. Hey, Kristen. I know. See, I added a bunch of you guys here. Annette. So I added Annette and Kirsten. And so don't be afraid. I mean, I've taken photos of a photo. Okay? And, take a photo with you doing the deal. Okay? It's good. It's good stuff. Okay, and then here's some more props. We've got Barb, and she was holding up a little "I love you" pillow. And then we've got Dawn, and I don't know. This is some sort of beach thing. So she's scuba diving and doing all this cool stuff down in the Turks and the Turks, Cake, I can't say it, Caicos Islands, and we all wish we were with her, right? Okay, one of the other things I want you to learn to do is collages. Okay, so there's Karen and Marcia. Let's give a wave out. A lot of the people that are in these photos are here in the house, that's what I wanted. I didn't prep them. And so Marcia and Karen were up for 2 years, were a part of my 1-year program, my Brave Adventures. Okay, and so we go on trips. We go on trips together. We have a trip coming up in like 2 weeks to New Mexico for the group for this year. So don't, take the picture. We're out walking. We're looking cute in our little hats. We're in the car. These ladies all get sick of me because I'm always wanting to take these photos. But we have a great time. We have a great time, and really what you're doing is you're capturing the moment. You're capturing the moment. Yes, you're capturing the memories. You're showing people that this is what happens when you do my deal. This is what happens when you sign up for my program. This is what happens when you come into my world and coach with me. Okay, so can you see the correlation about how, and truly, all of this is fun, but you better believe we take these photos, and these are on my website. You take the photo, and not all of them go on the website. Is the screen, am I frozen or anything right now? Seems like it's having a little frozen moment. It's not frozen? Are we okay? I can't seem to, so is it still say collages, or which photo is up? Show your business. Okay. Does it have a picture of me holding my the Diane cup? Okay. Because it's somehow it's stuck on mine. So show us your business. Bring us along. All right. Okay, good. Awesome. So the left side of this photo is a picture of us on a virtual networking, which we do twice a month on Zoom. And if you're a member, you can come join us on those, and they're awesome. Basically, we teach you. You come, you learn on this training. We learn all month long. Then we get on there and we dive deeper into the topic. Okay, so that's me showing you my business. What can you take a picture of as you're going along to show us your business, to show me your business, to show me your clients? Don't be afraid to take a picture of the things you use in your business. So those are just used paintbrushes, okay, in the middle. And then off to the right in that picture, that's from, I believe that was from Mia. Is that right? Mia posted that picture this morning of her office day and night. And so this is good. Okay, now my thing is still frozen, sisters. So let me make sure. Did I move to the next screen yet? This is the reason. This is the reason that you print out. Okay, this is the reason you print out a picture of your PowerPoint. Yay! Okay, Carly's on the screen. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yes, indeed. You print it out, and then you can see it right here, even when your screen is not showing it. Show us your business. So you're going to show your business. So this is Carly, one of our gals, Carly Leapart, and she is at my office, and she is painting with me, okay? Let's see. Okay, whose is that on the right? Love the chairs. All right, girl, if I could see which photo we're looking at, that'd be awesome. It'd be very helpful. Okay. Hold on. Whoopsie. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Hold. Okay, hang with me, people. Hang with me. I don't know why this is like, so the red laptop on the table. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so I am on the cruise, and I'm sitting in the bar. I don't drink anymore, but it was the bar in the morning, and I am basically writing. So that is where that photo is, and I'm taking you with me. All right? Okay, so now this is very challenging, girls. Sorry. I'm trying to go with the flow. What photo is on now? Apps? Okay, awesome. And let's see, swing set apps. Thank you. Thank you for helping me along here, girls. So apps, this is important because you're going to use lots of different apps to frame your photos. This is an app called Layover. No, it's not. Layout. Layout is the name of this app. I'm going to share with you a screen that tells you some of the names of these apps. But a lot of these apps, they might be free. They might be $1. It's going to be okay. You know, it's all right, Delane. So I was out on the swing set. So I took 3 or 4 different pictures of my swing set experience, and I posted this on my Facebook. Stop being afraid to be goofy. Stop being afraid to be goofy. Stop being afraid to show us who you really are. Because, you know, your clients, the real ones, the ones you really want to work with, are going to like the real you. They're going to like the real you. They're going to be cool with it. They're going to be like all over that, okay? And I'm going to try to get to the next screen here. Oh, hallelujah. Apps I use. Let's do this. Apps I use. So one of the ones I use is called Wallpapers. Okay, what do I use that for? And I'm gonna give you plenty. You're gonna have to look these up on your own. All right, I'm giving you lots of information here today. So I'm gonna suggest that you look. I mean, you can look all these up right now. Take a picture of the screen, sister. Take a picture of the screen. Wallpapers is an app that I use. And how do I use that one? I go over here and it's basically images. It's images. And so I'll go over there and this morning I went and I typed in the word photography. Okay, and well, that was confusing because that was everything. So then I typed in photographer, and then I typed in camera. Okay, so basically I used that to find an image of a picture that I want to use to explain something. All right, wallpapers, word swag. It's another one where you can take, you know, an image. You can take an image, or you can just take a quote. Lots of times I quote myself. All right. And so word swag is another one I use. Image Chef, that has little templates, and I can type on top of the template. One of the ones you really, really, really want is Over. Over. Okay, so how do I use Over? I use Over, so that picture of the me with the feet in the air, I would take that and I would plop it into Over, pull it up in Over, and then I can write on top of it. Okay, I can write on top of that in Over, and then I can save that, and I can change the font. I can do all sorts of fun things. I can frame it. I can move it. So Over is an important app in my world. Over. Layout is that one where you can do the 4, you can do the 3, you can do the 2. So Layout is another one that I use. So did everybody get this? Everybody snap the photo. Snap. Snappity snap. Everybody got this? All right. More apps that I use. Okay, ready for more? Photos to a video. Flipagram. I haven't used that in a while, but when I was looking this morning, because truly, I wrote this PowerPoint this morning. Don't tell anybody. Well, I mean, we're telling everybody right now. But Flipagram, there's lots of apps. I mean, if you look at photo apps, you're going to be overwhelmed and freaked out. Don't do that. Just find some that work for you and use them. Use them over and over again. It's going to be okay. It's really going to be okay. All you need to do is take photos and bring us with you. Take photos, bring us with you, show us how it looks over here. Show us before, show us after. Show us the real thing. Show us the transformation. Show us the hope. Show us the love. Show us the joy, okay? Pocket booth. Now, this is super fun, okay? In fact, let's just go ahead and do one right now. First of all, don't you think we should do a selfie or something? I can't see you guys, but photo booth, let me show you this. Okay, can you guys all see this? Photo booth. It's like the old school where we got to sit in there and it counts down and then, you know, you're like doing all this. So I'm going to do a photo booth one right here. So it will, I'll do 1 normal and 2 funny. All right, ready? Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so All right, those are awesome. I will post those in a little bit. Save them to camera roll. Photo roll will, or excuse me, photo booth. I mean, seriously, whenever I'm with my nieces, they love that thing. We play with it constantly. And so don't be afraid to do fun photos like that. I'm a goof. I know. Cover photo. Okay, this is a good one too. So, you know, on the cover photo, I mean, I pay a graphic designer, Christine Dupree, to make my long dealios. But there's an app, people, called Facebook Cover Image. It's called Cover, let me look it up again. Cover Photo is the name of the app. There's a free version and there's a pro version. Okay, and let me show you this. Can you guys see this? Yep. So look at that. You can pick which one you want. So like lots of times I'll pick the one with 3 photos in it. Everybody get this? All right, good. In fact, I'll snap a photo of this. Hello. So you can choose a layout on here. And so this is where, if you have 3 interesting photos of you, like, so I could have done 3 interesting photos of the me on the swing set. And then I could, because it turns it into one of those long layout photos that you need up in the top of your Facebook. Okay. And then you will post it up there. Okay, isn't that great? Aren't you excited about that? All right, let's keep going. Any questions for me right now about any of these apps or any of the things we've talked about right here? Any questions? What function keys? I see one that says print screen. Okay, and some of these, anybody get any, let me make sure we were able to cover all those pictures I had up here. Okay, yeah, I did. We did. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I want to invite you to do, because I mean we're finishing up early here, and so anybody have any questions? Live on the spot questions for me? Have you taken? Let me ask you. I mean, this is where you get to basically coach with me for a few minutes here, and I'm going to grab a couple other props to show you. One of the things, so ask questions right now. My phone was dying constantly when I was on this boat trip, and if I wanted to charge it, you guys will love this. The only place that there was chargers were in our rooms, or, you know, plugs, like regular plugs. There was 2 plugs in every stateroom, all of our rooms. Now, when you're sharing and everybody has gadgets and gizmos, it's very, you know, you really like have to hunt down to get that plug. But like your phone is using more, I don't know, more action, more volume. And so when we were at the end of one of our events, of course, I was out, my battery was totally dead. And I finally realized, oh my gosh, I've got, you know, there's a camera on here. So don't be afraid to use all of your systems, all of your gadgets, all of your stuff to do these image captures and to share with the world. Now, and again, remember, you don't have to be a professional at this. You don't have to take photography classes all day, every day. Am I going to take one? You better believe I'm going to take one. But you can do all this without overthinking it. I know all of you, and I know you all are overthinkers. I'm going to invite you. Who's doing the photo a day challenge with us? Higher camera angle is. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to capture, Anita. We don't want to look up your nose. And yes, a higher angle is good, but I want you all to really think in terms of art. I want you to think in terms of. Here's some things I want you to think about. Okay, ready? Be real. I want you to be real, and I want you to take pictures of the real stuff. I want you to be in the moment. Okay? Judy is saying that she took a selfie video. It's the worst ever possible. Okay, so let me give you some side notes. And we talked about this, but I'm going to bring them back. Some of the things that you can learn about selfie videos. Again, I use these little clips and gadgets. So I've been using this one for 3 years. I mean, this is my second one of these. It was $30. Very good investment. I can clip it to a tree. I clip it to my kitchen cabinet when I'm in there. I clip it to the side of my desk. And this is how I do a Facebook Live video and stand in front of it and talk to you guys. Okay? And so that you could use that for photos too, but selfie videos for sure. And then I bought this new one. A lot of you saw me talking about this last week. And this was from the Barnes & Noble. It's similar to this one. Let me show you the difference right here, right now. This one has got a short little neck. I guess that's what we would call it. Short little neck. Okay. And then this one has a long neck that I can straighten out. But really, I think I like it curved. So I also can clip. Then it has a much. This is really, really strong. You've got to have some muscles to do this. So it's a lot. I could clip this to more things, I think, with more steadiness. And then the other difference here at the top, let me show you the two differences here at the top. This one I've got to pull apart. Hopefully you guys can see this. I have to pull this apart, make sure I don't snap my fingers in there. And this is, the brand is The In Your Face. The In Your Face. So if somebody could type that in, www.theinyourface.com. That's what I've been using for many, many years. And then this one is at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, let me grab the box. I'm going to show you some of my behind-the-scenes stuff here. It's called Flexible Phone Holder. And I don't get any kickback from this. It was $15 down at Barnes & Noble, and I bought it last week because I wanted to try it out. And they also have a $19.99 version that's for a, this is for the phone. There's also one that would hold your tablet, okay? And so the clip is bigger in the tablet one, obviously. So watch me do this. We're just going to clip this right here to the desk. I'm going to clip it to the desk. You guys having fun watching me in action? Okay, so we're going to clip this to the desk, and then I'm going to clip this right in here, like this. You with me? Is everybody here? Give me a high five. And then I'm going to take a selfie right here. All right? Here we go. Let's do it. Gotta have a moment of action. Action shot. I want you all, so while I'm doing this, I want you to take your own selfie. I know. We're just going to totally be in the moment here. And in my, I'm going to make sure in my photo I get the, I've got a beach umbrella in my office. And so I'm going to make sure that you guys can see that in its full force, and the piles on my floor. That's going to be awesome. Yay. Okay, cool. All right. This is the Barnes & Noble one that I am on right here. And long neck. Long neck on it. And it feels really a lot more sturdy. So we're going to keep that right here. High five. Okay, so be in the moment. We are in the moment right now. You guys understand that? I'm not off on a tangent. I'm not randomly running my mouth. I'm teaching you by teaching you. I'm teaching you by teaching you what's here in my office. Here's another random thing I bought along the way, because I have tried many things along this path. This looks like a set of hands, and I actually bought this because I used to really struggle with trying to take videos. You know, I mean, I've done these videos in many different ways, but I used to really struggle with getting the iPad. I used to use my iPad to sit up straight enough. A lot of those little gadgets have it sitting down, kind of leaning. And so this is a set of hands. So let me show you. This, my iPad is sitting, or my iPad mini is sitting in a case, but it basically holds the system almost straight up. Oops, it's almost straight up. Or you can have a book in there. I mean, it's meant for a book. It's meant for a book. Okay, show me the story. Let's get back here. Show me the story. Show me the story of you going to the concert. Show me the story of you going to the garden. Show me the story of you walking up that mountain where there's that glacier. Show me the story. Bring me with you. Show me the heart that you found on the floor when you were walking to breakfast the other day. Show me. Own the title, photographer. Now here's where you get into the mindset. Because you might be saying, I don't know how to do any of this. It's about your mindset. Okay, so who can give me a high five right now? We need to have a high five, and I need to like just circle this up. Circle. Whoop. Ah! Okay, so I want you to think of yourself all month long, all month long, all month long. Did I say that enough? All month long. I want you to think of yourself as a roving reporter. A roving reporter, an adventurer, a photographer. I want you to have some fun. That is why we created the Photo a Day Challenge. Remember, this is free. It's open to everybody in the whole wide world. And I'm telling you what to take a photo of every day. It's no big deal. I want you to have some fun. I want you to have some fun. But I want you to think of it as, I want you to think of yourself as a journalist. I want you to think of yourself as the one that needs to come back to the herd and tell us the story. Can you do that? Who can do that this month? Who can do that for, not just for us. I mean, some of you are not NACWE members. I'm going to give you a great opportunity and reason to join in just a minute. But you know what? This is what you need to do for your clients. Do you understand me? This is what you need to do for your clients. This is what you need to do for those that are out there, because there's a whole bunch that are out there that are watching you. They watch you, watch you, watch you. I'll watch you, watch you. And then they finally might say, oh, I want to come join her. I want you to show them, invite them, bring them along, okay? And here's just another example. You know, you can add these different things on WordPress. I'm not a WordPress guru either, but I want you to, this is a gallery, a section of our NACWE website. And basically, I'm just showing pictures of us along the years, All right, what if? What if? So, I mean, as an entrepreneur, your job is to think what if constantly. It's not to say, no, I can't do that. Because if you're an entrepreneur, guess what? You create things. You create things out of nothing, my friend. And whenever we get stuck in the overthinking, we're not creating something new. We're not building a new dream. I want you to just, I mean, you might need to take a screenshot of this, or you might need to just write this and post it all over your office. What if? How could I? How could I do this? How could it work? How could I make this happen? How could I get to that place? How could I offer this new program? What if I am not called to do that one thing anymore? What if? What if? Okay? Everybody type that in. Type it in. And did anybody have any questions for me before I close up shop today? Because I'm going to offer an invitation, a really good one. A really good one. I know. Oh, I got to take this off. I start getting hot. All right, well, let's finish up then. My invitation. Some of you are already NACWE members. A lot of you are. We say rock on, sister, because we're like the bombdiggity.com. But my invitation is for the rest of you is to come join us. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, because we're fun, first and foremost. But we have also 19 online classrooms. A virtual university of 6.5 years now of everything we've ever taught, and it's all there. We have a live conference. You get a ticket to that when you're at this membership level. You get the virtual conference ticket. You get a listing. This is good. You get listed on our website in our membership directory. You get access right away to our private Facebook group for daily Brave Conversations. We have an expert training every month, and I'll show you who that is in just a minute. And it's, of course, every month we have a topic, and the topic this month is photos and images. That's why I'm teaching this. Every month I teach on the topic, and I teach you what I know, but then I bring in somebody else that teaches like way more details. Okay? We have virtual networking parties. Now, these are super fun. I like to have fun, and I'm like learning that I can do that and lead a business. Who knew? And so networking parties are twice a month, and that happens so every Tuesday at 10. If you did NACWE just 1 hour a week, hint, hint, it would be Tuesday mornings at 10 Central. It'd be Tuesday mornings at 10 Central. Monthly challenges and topics. So basically, you're seeing the midst of that right here. We have a NACWE Photo a Day challenge right now, right here. We have a weekly prayer call every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Central. We all meet together and pray. We also have a quarterly prayer and fasting, and that is coming up next Friday, August the 12th. And then weekly coaching questions and video training. So obviously, you get a whole big bunch of cool stuff. This is, again, what we're doing this month, the Photo a Day Challenge. And I'm going to be picking random winners. You know what? I don't know what that looks like. Guess what? I gave myself permission to not know. I gave myself permission to not know. Can you even imagine that? You need to give yourself permission. I'm going to pick random winners. Am I going to pick one a day? Maybe. Am I going to pick more than that? I don't know. You know what? It's okay. I'm the boss, and I can play in my business. I can play in my business. Here's our expert for this month on August the 16th, and it's Misty Doyle. She's a photographer. Like, that's what she does. And simple photography tips for business building. So she's going to be sharing more of a different perspective than I've shared today. So there's 2 different membership levels. I'll tell you briefly about these, and then I'll tell you about my cool up-level bonus. So $497 for the premium includes that live and virtual, plus 4 of my best-selling programs, or you can do the 2-part payment, which is awesome. A lot of people do that. Or the deluxe membership. Now, this is for those that want to get these other programs, the Christian Women's Leadership Institute instantly, and the Create Your Association, which basically in that training, it's all online, it's all self-paced, and it's what I taught last year, how to create your own association. Because guess what? You might need to do that. And you can pay in full in this program or a 3-part payment. Awesome. Yay! The virtual conference. So for those of you that are already members and others, please write this date down. October 14th will be a Friday, and it is our virtual conference day. Thank you, Annette. You're awesome. Okay, so here it is. My birthday is tomorrow. Hello. Brave Action Takers offer. For those of you that are not NACWE members, for those of you that are watching this later, for those of you that used to be NACWE members and need to come back, here is your moment. Here is your moment in time, okay? If you join between now and tomorrow night, we'll give you till midnight tomorrow on my birthday, I'm going to give you a bonus group power hour. What is that? Well, that means you're going to meet with me on a video live screen on Zoom with whoever else joins us. Tell your people. I'm going to call those of you that are already members to tell your people to come join right now, right now, and today, tomorrow. And you're going to get this, and we're going to talk all about the photos. We're going to talk all about photos, videos, all these gadgets and things I've talked about. So come join us. Come take action. Because let me go back. This is the key word right here. Actually, I'm going to circle 2. If you want to build a business, you're going to have to take brave action every day. Brave action. You can be brave and not take any action, but you know what? I see brave women taking action. And brave is a choice. The reason I have the program called Be Brave Today is because it's a daily, hourly opportunity for me. I have to step into the brave because I don't want to be who I was before. I want to walk in integrity. I want to walk through the conflict. I want to do the thing I've never done before. I want to talk about the thing that scares me to death. I want to build a business that supports other women. Okay? I want to help you so that you can help hundreds of others. Hundreds of others. And if I don't take the brave action, then I am not doing what God has asked me to do. If I don't offer the group, then you're not learning what I know. If I'm not on this webinar, even when I don't want to be, then I am not taking the brave action to teach you something that could change your world. Did you get any? Let me be very, very clear. Did you get anything here today that can help you build your business? Let me ask you that, because that's what I need to know. Did anything today help you? Did you get one nugget today that can help you build a business? One nugget. Did you get anything today that maybe was like, oh, that's an aha? Did you get anything today that you could use today? Because I believe you did. I believe that you can use some of these new things today. So, all right. What's going on in the chat room? Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to do this and then we're going to close in prayer. I hope that you join me. I hope that you join me for photos, for a community, for coaching, or for the sisterhood you need in recovery. You know what? I do all those things. It depends on what hour of the day, which role I am in. I like to have a lot of fun. As you can see, I took this photo last year. They had all this stuff in Starbucks, and I walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try all that on, take a photo. So anyway, I'm just crazy like that. I want you to know above and beyond that you are loved. Whether you come join NACWE or not, that's up to you, babe. We're here. We're here, and we're not going anywhere. And you need, I will tell you full out, what you need to build a business is not one more webinar. You need to build a business by being surrounded by women that believe in you and will hold you up high when you fall down and when you get all dirty and muddy. You need them to be praying for you. You need to learn. You need to grow. You need to be pushed. You need to be challenged. And if that's where you are sitting out there today, then it's time. It's time, and I invite you and I welcome you, and we are ready to just like surround you with the love that you need, because building a business, being an entrepreneur, is the hardest thing that I have ever done. It's the hardest thing that you will do, and it's not for sissies. So let's pray. Let's pray. Father God, we come to you today, and we just ask for you to give us whatever it is we need today. Help us to see the world with fresh eyes. Help us to see the images that we can take and use to show the world how we see the world. Help us to be the roving reporters to show the world glimpses of you. What if we did that? What if we just did that? Help us to be loving. Help us to be kind. Help us to be filled with grace for ourselves and for each other. Help us to show people the way by lighting a flashlight or holding up a candle. Lord, help us to be those women. Help us to be the ones that know that there's enough for me, and there's enough for you. Lord, help us to be those that bring people with us, not chases people down. We bring them with us, and we walk side by side, and everybody gets across. Everybody gets across. So, Lord, we love you. We honor you. We give you this time. Thank you for the power of technology. Thank you for this Click webinar. Thank you for these women here in the house. Thank you for YouTube. And, Lord, we can get so cranky. So, Lord, help us to not get cranky at our technology. Help us to like just go, oh yeah, okay, I'll be right back, and give ourselves a break. Give ourselves a break. Lord, we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, girls. Hope this was helpful. Post your selfies, post your photos of the class, and I will talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye.